Good one. Thank you, boy, Baba.
Nobody will intimidate him. Nobody will intimidate him.
If selling goals,
Yes, I stand. There was a dead ball. No, another. There was this drop ball. So drop ball I was standing for.
Why, go. Oh, I don't follow mood. For more than a car and for a monoca. For the old one, talk on more than area. You will go to bed. You will go to Thank you. What you want? God, you're out. This is later we can for phone call. We can. The bidder no be ala jol bi nga tay wi isa wala wala mtala bo ci ko isa wala ala jol wala mtala bo ci ko fa say mëna bandare ko pa extra na bo ala abandare ko pero so man tay ene ke bina man na dia pour ça na bo jama ko le ko ma ko mi de la bo ko ci da len to ko ni ma ko ko mo ka so do ha story sen kan ko ni nan ko ti wala ko da do dia
Ahmad.
Hey, boy. Ini boy do ya. Aduh je. Ya benar lagi. Adis na keme di mi le mo morning for better the morning. Hey, madam. Hey, I better load black clean. Don't be tired do time.
Boy, you promote the ball. How is it so be benny na use la.
What the problem?
Ah, that's not your problem. Just how is it good you?
No, you know how you swap. Coach, heka to yala
ya follow rodo. Nando ke ndo ado police tele. Na ko ala Russian boy do la diala.
Ako
afana mo penso ko ko ngolo.
Atana nga pila tila boy. Goku nu nyina tal no tanu kilimo numba to no fenkere bu ali manina pour sawa majo sa dige doni yenan ha akulo bola to ba kilo do ali we bon because sa ma kilo be pira ni pira o war ni pira do si
Yeah, Simon. Yeah, they wa bele gan boy. Awa. Yeah. Sonya de la. Fadik
man ko ile malla fi finti ñi non de kara han rek ni pare be muruna ha
na boya kana ma kan ko do na kadre kan ko lo president dai ma be ngala kan ko lo as ngo sifa kan ni de la nyo kan han ko nya ya dra wala pa ako nya na de ba ka ya hin de ge de ha bare nga na nya la za pa ko ni ru de ne ngo de ko nya ko ya de bu ka la dem ka no to ya ka be la le no wacha iso kupila bala to bunke wacha insurance for schedule na mo be ana wacha insurance la tini for anyu ke ba ko de schedule wana mo be ada stabilitas. Ada attack. Ada flanco. Boy, you bring your bags here. Okay. Alumni. Ah? Ini phone arrange. Ah, okay. Tablo. Aben dol fana arrange la doon. Ya Abubakar. Ini mbak. Mana kira hanya hello? Hello? Amannya sih. Oh iya. Mana ada problem mod? Jual ke dia? Hello? Boleh jual ke dia? Hello?
Oli bay kay de passe ñaari ka mul passe na ma ko
boleh kamu pola kau ni.
Kato ko bim. Ai. Sama dia bukan dia. Yang mau berjalan.
Sama mantan. Sama berkirim ni sama.
Ani dah feel orang nak kata.
Betul. Apa dia fast play lagi dia? Mesti nak dia.
Ha?
No, asal nak apa ni?
Dalam ayo. Aku kan normal time.
Okay.
Ni tara zona kan reflect le. It's good to play, you know.
Kalau dia mau kan dia, ini dia mau disafar sama yo.
Ayo lah.
Bluetooth mode.
Sit down, huh? All right. Good afternoon, viewers. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you might be getting our signals from. Welcome to Faraba Kairaba. Welcome to another very important day as we set to witness another very interesting class. Well, that is the ongoing APS sponsored Kombo East in the Village District Football Competition. Well, as we speak today, two big sides will be locking horns this afternoon, and yes, Pirang and of course Sodokoi, three-time league champions Pirang United and 2018 knockout champion Sodokoi will lock horns today here at Faraba Kairaba Football Ground. Well, alongside the commentary, from the commentary decks, my name is Abdullah Njai. Later on, I'm expecting to be joined by some of my colleagues to give you a very interesting and a lively ball-to-ball commentary. For that being the case, we will take you through with the starting 11 for both teams. Well, starting with Sodokoi. Well, Sodokoi will be starting with Sek Jame from the goal post. Tumani Tamba Buba Damfa and Salifu Sanyang, while Pascal Korea Suleiman Bojang, Lamin Kujabi, Lembra Baji and Basiru Koli, together with Suleiman Drame and Alasan Ba for Sodokoi. For Pirang, they're starting with Cherno Samate from the goal post, while Ibrahima Baji as captain, Amadou Jallo, Usman Mane, Jere Damfa, Abdullah Kujabi, Bubakar Bojang, Mohamed Sawane, Adama Balde, and Mustafa Jame. Well, these are the starting lineup for both teams, Sodokoi and of course Pirang. And these two teams are already through to the quarterfinal stages, and they will be fighting for first position, the top spots of their group. So it's going to be very lively. It's going to be a very important game for both sides, because finishing on top of your group will definitely going to mean a lot for any of these sides. So this will definitely going to be a mouth-watering encounter. Meanwhile, any moment from now, the two teams are set, and we will be witnessing the game any moment from now here in Faraba Kairaba, wherever you might be getting our signals from. We are also saying a very big thank you to Basrifo Zizu Toure from the Piran Diaspora, the main sponsor of this live broadcast for the third consecutive time in a row. We are saying a very big thank you to Mr. Basrifo Toure. He has been doing a lot for the community of Pirang, not today. Once been the assistant coach to Al Husseini Baji in 2013 when they won their third league title against the current host ground of this match. That's Faraba Kairaba. The two teams are now set. Sodokoi will be operating from right to left. Meanwhile, Pirang will be operating from left to right. Well, Pirang with red and white jersey. Meanwhile, Sodokoi are putting on light blue jersey today. So any moment from now, we will be witnessing the match between these two sides is the final group stage encounter between for both teams, Sodokoi and Pirang. Sodokoi are leading this group with 6 points, level on tie with Pirang, but goal difference. Sodokoi have a better goal difference than Pirang. But Pirang winning today will see them finish on top. Sodokoi going home with even a point will equally see them through as the finishing on top of this group. And anyone, the game is in progress. Now Pirang Jere Damfa played to the number 20 there, and that was intercepted, and it's going to be a throw-in for Pirang. Adama Balde with the throw, looking out for back to Adama Balde from the number 19 there. Balde with the ball, and that was intercepted by Lamin Kujabi of Sodokoi. Basiru Kohli for Sodokoi. Played to the number 10 there for Sodokoi, and that was Lambra Baji, and that's going to be a corner. A corner there to Sodokoi. A corner there to Sodokoi. That's going to be a corner to Sodokoi, the first corner of the game. Lambra Baji will be taking the corner for his side. Lambra Baji there will be prepared to take that corner for his side. Lambra Baji for Sodokoi. He has also been in a very good form this season. Lambra Baji there for Sodokoi. Sends a long one there. Looking out for Alassana Ba, but was too much for him as Pirang, number 19, easily collected the ball. And now to Damfa Jere. Jere with the ball, taking his time, and played to the number 6 there for Pirang, Mohammed Sawane. Sawane to the number 5 for Pirang, Mohammed Baji. Baji plays back to the number 3, Amadou Jallo. Jallo to the goalkeeper, Cherno Jame. Jame with a long one. And headed there to Mani Tamba. Clears away. And that's Lamin, one of the most senior players for Sodokoi, Lamin Kujabi. And now to Pirang, the number 6 there, looking out for the number 18, who is Manga Fati. And that's going to be, well, that's going to be a goal kick for Pirang. Cherno Jame, who replaced Manga Fati in the goal post today. Well, Sodokoi now. Well, that's a very poor communication there from the Sodokoi defense line, and that's going to be a throw as Adama Balde of Pirang will be prepared to take that one. The number 5 will finally be taking that one for Pirang. And now to the number 18, that's Balde, intercepted there by Sodokoi. Basiru Kohli now to Jere Damfa for Pirang from the midfield. A very fine move there from Jere. Plays to the number 10 as Pirang. That's a very poor one from the Pirang. Number 5, Pirang win its back. A very good football from the number 18 there. Now to Pirang number 6. And that's going to be a throw. A throw for Sodokoi. A long one there, looking out for Alassana Ba. Ba there. And that's going to be another throw for Sodokoi. That's going to be another throw for Sodokoi. Back to Pirang. Alassana Ba win its back for Sodokoi. The referee was not interested. And now to Kujabi for Sodokoi. Back to Pirang. That's Captain Baji. Baji played to the number 6, who is Mohammed Sawane. And now Pirang. Back to Sodokoi. And that's going to be a throw-in for Sodokoi. A throw for Sodokoi there. Along one there, looking out for the number 10 Lembra Baji, but it's another throw as he find it difficult to control that ball, and that was a throw. Sodokoi now. That's Suleiman Drame. Drame forcing his way into the Pirang 18-yard box, but that was very close to the. And that's Jere Damfa now to Pirang Sawane, and it's a foul on Pirang. Jere Damfa was fouled for Pirang, and that's going to be a free kick to Pirang. Well, captain will be taking that one for Pirang, who is no other passing. Ibrahim Abayi, who sends a long one back to Pirang, a long one there, headed away by the Sodokoi defender. Now to Buba there, but that was blocked. Now to Sodokoi, number 3 there, and now to that's Basiru Kori rather. Well, that's an opportunity for Sodokoi. That was a very good opportunity for Sodokoi, number 3, who is no other passing but Lamin. Well, Sodokoi, number 9 Alassane Ba. Sodokoi was very close in this early minutes of the first 10 minutes of the first half. Pirang Buba now, a long pass, but not a good one from the Pirang Buba, and that's a Basiru Koli. Clearance there from the Pirang number 3, who is Amadou Jallo. Well, that's going to be a throw-in now for Sodokoi as Tumani Tamba will be prepared to take that one. A throw for Sodokoi, a long one from Tumani Tamba, headed away by Adama Balde. Now a long delivery from the Sodokoi number 5 there, who is no other person but Suleiman Bojang. Now Sodokoi Segjame, goalkeeper Segjame. We haven't seen that much changes from the Sodokoi end today, and most especially even the Pirang side as well. But there's a very good clearance there from Tumani, from Sodokoi number 2 Tumani Tamba. Well, that's Pirang number 11 there, Mustafa Jane with the ball, and that's an opportunity for Pirang. Very good shot there from Pirang Abdullahi Kujabi. Well, that was a very good one there from Abdullahi Kujabi for Pirang. It was similar to Alassane Ba of Sodokoi. That is a very good test from both ends. Now to the Tumani Tamba. That's a very poor one there from the Sodokoi defense line. We've been seeing some poor connection from their defense line from the beginning of the game, and that's going to be a throw for Pirang now. A throw now for Pirang. That's a foul on Sodokoi. That's going to be a free kick there. A free kick to Sodokoi as Tumani Tamba was fouled, and he was fouled, and that's going to be a free kick there to Sodokoi. Tumani Tamba will be taking the free kick for his side. Tumani Tamba, a senior player for that matter for Sodokoi, and that's going to be a throw now to Pirang. Well, Coach Ismaila Sonko will be so happy to collect 9 points from the group stages, which will be a massive record for Pirang in many years for the first time. And that's a header there. And the referee was not interested as there is no foul. Now Adama Balde very close to Sorokoi 18-yard box, 1-on-1. And now to the number 6, across comes in, clears away by Tumani Tamba. And now to Sorokoi, back to Pirang, Adama Balde for Pirang with the ball. Balde plays to the number 6 there for Pirang, Mohammed Jane Rada. And now back to the number 18 for Pirang. There's a long throw for Pirang. A throw there to Pirang. Headed away by Ibrahim Abaji, captain for Pirang. It's still goalless here in Faraba Kairaba. The 2025-6 Kombo East APS sponsored Kombo East in the Village District Football Competition. We are seeing some very good turnout, very good number of fans and spectators are tuning on their large numbers to grace this important game. Well, as some might think how important this game is, it's indeed a very important game, as finishing on top of this group is a priority to any of these two sides. So let's see what will span out here from now to the end of this game. A draw is okay for Sorokoi, but Pirang only needs a win in order to finish on top of this group. Both teams tied on points, 6 points, but Sorokoi leading with a better goal difference. And now that's going to be a goal kick for Sorokoi. Sek Jame preparing to take that one. Or they going number 6 for Sorokoi will be taking that one. Buba Damfa sends a long one, headed away by Ibrahim Damfa, Jere Damfa rather. Ibrahim Baji for Pirang, cleared away by Pirang number 19 there, Usman Mane. And that's going to be a throw in for Pirang at the far end of the field. Usman Mane with the throw, looking out for Jere. It's another throw to Pirang, as Usman Mane will be taking another throw. Mane now intercepted there by Sorokoi. The Sorokoi number 3, who is Lamin Kujabi, one of the most senior players in this field today. Lamin Kujabi, earlier on he announced that he will be retiring from playing the district tournament to give chance to the young ones. But later on everything changes after some community dialogue. According to him, the community needs his services to continue or to complete this season before he will finally hand over his post. And that's going to be a free kick to Pirang, as Ibrahim Abaji will be preparing to take that one. Captain, a long one from Baji, headed away by Tumani. Now to Sorokoi, Lamin Kujabi, and that's a foul. And a free kick to Sorokoi. Lamin Kujabi was fouled, and that's a free kick some few meters away from the center circle. And that's going to be a free kick. Tumani Tamba behind the ball, and will probably going to take that one for Sorokoi. Tumani Tamba sending some instruction to his players, most especially the forward lines. A long one from Tumani. And now to the number 4, the captain. Back to Pirang, headed away by Lamin Kujabi. Jared Damfa for Pirang. And Damfa now to Usman, to Amadou Jallo. Jallo was fouled. And that's going to be a free kick there to Pirang. Ibrahim Baji. Baji with the long one there. And now to Pirang. And that could have been a very dangerous counter if the ball happens to pass through there. Alassane Ba for Sorokoi. Ba, who had a very good season with Kafuta Jarisu last season. And that's Sorokoi. Cross comes in there, looking out for Jallo, and that could be a very dangerous one from the Sorokoi forward line. Now Piran Cherno Jame, who is having his debut for this season. Cherno Jame sends a long one, headed away by the APS Sodokoi number 6. Now to Sodokoi, the number 14 there with the ball, who is Lamin Baji. Baji still with the ball. Baji, a very good move there from Baji. Looking out for who? Sleman Drame. Now to Lembra Baji. A very good football from the Sodokoi end. Now is a foul. And that's a free kick. Well, that's a free kick. 2 players on the ground. Let's see where will the free kick heading to. It seems like it's for a free kick for Pirang, as the captain Ibrahim Abaji was initially been fouled there. Well, that's a free kick to Ibrahim Abaji. Baji there for Pirang. A long one from Baji. Suleiman Drame with the clearance there, and that's going to be a throw for Pirang. Ibrahim Abaji will be prepared to take the throw once again. Well, instead of Ibrahim Abaji, Usman Mane will be taking the throw for his side. Mane there for Pirang, a long one from Mane, headed away by Suleiman Drame, and now to another throw to Pirang. Another throw there to Pirang. Well, viewers, you reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. We are broadcasting from the Faraba Kairaba football ground. The APS sponsored Kombo is in the village district football competition. A very good football there from Lamin Kujabi. Looking out for Lassana Ba, but that seems to be too much for him, and that's a very good save there from the Pirang goalkeeper Cherno Jame. Cherno plays to Ibrahim Baji. Baji taking his time, a long pass from Baji. But the number 14 for Sodokoi easily collected that ball there, Lamin Baji. And back to Pirang, Ibrahim Baji. A long pass there, headed away by Tumani Tamba for Sodokoi. Jera Damva for Pirang. Now to Usman Mane. As the ball traveled on air, headed away by Lamin Kujabi. Now to Ibrahim Balde. Intercepted there by Basiru Koli with the ball. Koli for Sodokoi from the left hand side there. And now it's going to be a throw in there for Sodokoi. Basiru has been a phenomenal player for Sodokoi this season. He has been in a very good form, and he won the man of the match award in their last game against Fufo, where they thrashed Fufo 5-1, headed away from, and that's Sodokoi, who are very close to the Pira 18-yard box there, and that's going to be the number 14 now for Sodokoi, Lamin Baji there. And intercepted by the Pirang Usman Mane, plays to Baji there, who is struggling to clear the ball from his own half. Now to Sodokoi number 4 there, Pascal Correa. Now to a cross comes in from Basiru, headed away by Baji. Back to Sodokoi, who are enjoying the position right now. A long pass there to Lamin Baji. Baji still with the ball. A cross comes in from Baji, and this is dangerous. A very good save there by Pirang Cherno Jame. A very good football there from Sodokoi. That was a very good football there from Sodokoi. Well, that's a very good football there from Sodokoi. And Cherno Samate will be, Samate for Pirang. Samate now for Pirang. Well, a long one from Samate. They are headed away by Kujabi. Ibrahim Abaji now with the header. Now to Kujabi. And that's Pirang. And that's there's no foul there. Usman Mane at the far end, the left-hand side of the field. Well, that's the number 16 there, who finds it difficult to put up a very good pass there, and that was easily been blocked. Intercepted now. Sodokoi, now Basiru Koli. That was a very long pass there. Suleiman Tamba. Sodokoi are currently enjoying the position. Suleiman Drame, the referee was not interested. And that's a very good football now. Piran now pushing forward. And that's from the number 22, Adama Balde. Balde with a cross. And it's still there for Pirang. Clearance there. Very interesting game, as both sides are really playing very well. That's a handball, and it's going to be a free kick there to Sodokoi. But that's a free kick there to Sodokoi. That's a free kick to Sodokoi. Free kick there to Sodokoi. Well, you reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live, and we are broadcasting live here in Faraba Kairaba, the 2025-2026 Kombo East Intervillage District Football Competition. Well, one of the Pirang player is on the ground. Later on, I will be assisted by Aliu Dahaba. Well, that's going to be in next few minutes time, and that's going to be, well, one of the Pirang player is receiving treatment from the medics. It's still goalless here between these two sides. 2025-6 APS sponsored Kombo East Intervillage District Football Competition. We are broadcasting live here in Faraba Kairaba. Pirang United versus Sodokoi United. Special thanks to Basirifo Zizu Toure, the man who is behind this live broadcast for the third consecutive time. A poor one there from the Sodokoi number 6. A long pass, looking out for Pirang, and that was a very good clearance. A clever one there from Tumani Tamba to Lamin Baji. Baji looking out for Suleiman Drame there at the far end of the field. Ibrahim Baji for Pirang. Baji with a long pass. A very poor delivery from the captain today. He has not been at his best at the moment since the start of the game. Lots of malpasses from Ibrahim Abaji. Captain, he has been a very instrumental player for Pirang United for the past years. A very good leader for that matter. Well, that's going to be a throw, as the central referee demand a ball from her fourth official, and that's going to be a throw in there. A throw in there for Sodokoi. Throw there. Suleiman Drame to Lamin Baji. Baji there to Suleiman Drame. Now to Lamin Kujabi for Sodokoi. Kujabi played to the captain, Korea. And yes, that's a foul and a free kick. Well, that's a free kick. That's a free kick there to Pirang. Adama Balde was fouled. That was a late tackle from Lamin Kujabi of Sodokoi. And Adama Balde will be ready to continue. Very interesting moment here. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. We are broadcasting live here in Faraba Kairaba, the 2025 Kombo East District Tournament. Ibrahima Baji to be taking that free kick. Baji there for Pirang. A long one there from Baji. Looking out for Adama Balde. And that's a throw. A throw there to be taken by Pascal Correa for Sotokoi. Pascal Correa will be taking that one for Sotokoi. And now that's Lamin Kujabi. Kujabi now. Well, and that's a free kick on Sotokoi. A free kick to Sotokoi. Well, Dahaba, welcome to Faraba Kairaba. Well, we're still in the first half of this game. And a very interesting one, and it's still goalless between these two sides.
Welcome to Faraba Bantang. A beautiful moment that we are going to witness from these two powerful team in Group C. Both Sotoko United and Pira United are fighting for the fourth spot in the group stage. Currently, Sotoko are the one who are topping the group with a good difference against Pirang United. But definitely we will see the beauty and the nature from these two sides. Both the teams are ready to at least be in the first position. Looking at the side of the pitch, fans are coming in large number to grace this occasion. I think both Sotokoi and Pira United are definitely prepare for this. And then if you can see the team, you will know that both of the teams are definitely eager to be at the top position of the table. And then we witness in the first early minute where Basil Kori tried to make a marker that is Rembra Baji, and then it was missed off. Again, Appear, and also they have similar chances where they also throw off. It's going to be a game that we will see a lot of chances will be thrown off, and then of course both the teams are prepared, most especially the Gaffers. The Gaffers are well prepared, in order to go with the draw or to go with the win. But let us see, before the end of the 90 minutes, what would happen, either Sotokoi or Pirang United. But we expect to see beautiful football between these two sides. Joy.
Well, thank you very much, Ali Dahaba. It's still goalless. Sotokoi pushing forward, and this is an opportunity. Drame with the ball, and that was very close. And now it's a very good save or blocked there from Pirang Baji. A very good block there, and that's going to be a goal kick. A free kick, a goal kick there for Pirang. Pirang Amadou Jallo with a long one from Jallo there, and now that's a foul. A free kick there to Pirang, almost at the edge of the center circle. Well, that's a free kick there for a free kick there to Pirang United. One of the player has been fouled and currently to be engaging by the medics. Well, that's going to be a free kick to Pirang United. A free kick there to Pirang United. 28 minutes played here according to from our own timing. Well, it's going to be a free kick. A very interesting moment here as the two fan base are definitely making the environment so lively, and this is the beauty of Kombo East Intervillage District Football Competition, and we're still seeing a very good turnout, very impressive turnout from both the spectators since the start of the game to date. Even after 28 to 29 or 30 minutes played, the fans are turning up in their large numbers to grace this important game. It's a free kick at the edge of the center circle for Pirang United, and Adama Balde will be taking that one. Balde, who finished second youngest player of the season last year, and is also having a very good season with Pirang this year too. Balde there with the free kick, headed away by Pirang. Well, Soroko number 6 there, well, who is no other passing. But Buba Damfa, and that's going to be a throw for Sodokai. A throw there to Sodokai. Lamin Baji with the throw, looking out for Lasana Ba, but that's another throw. It's another throw in there for Basiru Koli. Koli there with the throw. And now to well, that's going to be another throw for Sodokoi. Lamin Baji looking out for Basiru Koli there. Koli with the ball, and that's a foul. That's a foul, and a free kick awarded to Basiru Koli of Sodokoi. Lembra Baji seems like will be taking that one there. Lembra Baji will likely going to be taking that free kick for his side. Lembra Baji to be taking that free kick. Lembra Baji. A long one from Baji, and that's a header. Well, that's a free header there for Sorokoi, as the number 5 of Sorokoi, who is Suleiman Bojang, missed that free header, and that's going to be a goal kick there for that's going to be a goal kick for Pirang. Amadou Jallo with the long one there. Jallo sends a long one, and that's Jere Damfa. Damfa headed away by Lamin Kujabi, and now back to Pirang. Jere Damfa. Damfa looking out for Usman, but that seems to be too much there for Usman, and it's going to be a throw. A throw in there. A throw for Sodokoi, and one of the player for Sodokoi is also on the ground. He might need the attention of the medics, and that's going to be a throw in there for Sodokoi. A throw there for Sodokoi. A throw there for Sodokoi. Well, Dahaba is still goalless here. Both sides are definitely putting up a respectable performance from the start of the game. But as we speak, we are yet to receive any goals for now. But we have seen a very impressive football. And of course, you know, the turnout also has been very impressive as well.
Yeah, when we talked about the turnout, we expect the turnout to be more than this. But before the end of the game, we expect the turnout would be very, very impressed. And then, of course, coming to the pitch between these two sides, that is Sotokoi and Pirang, this is what we expect from the the powerful teams. We can say this year these are the two sides that are in their good form. When you look at Sotokoi, winning all their first and second game, and then when you look at the goals, they are far ahead of any other team in this competition that is sponsored by APS. Definitely we will see a beautiful football from these two sides. And then what I say earlier on, that is both teams, Gavas, are fully ready. If they don't win this match, then they have to go with a draw. I think that would be favorable for both of the teams. But still, Sotoko will still remain as the stopper on Group C. If the game is supposed to end like this. But we expect our Piran also, the way they are playing, the way they are, creating chances. We believe before the end of before the stoppage of the time, we will see goals. The way we are seeing counters, and then the way we are seeing how they are pressing the defensive line. We expect goals to be out. And then here's the goal, Labla.
Well, that was very close for Sotokoi, but almost 3 players are on the ground. They both might need the attention of the medics. Well, that was very close for Sotokoi. After 35 minutes already been played here in Faraba Kairaba, the 2025-2026 Kombo East Intervillage District Football Competition. Well, that was a miscommunication there as the goalkeeper ran away from his own yard position just to punch the ball away. But the referee blew the whistle, and currently it's going to be, let's see whether it's going to be a foul or a goal kick for Pirang. Let's see. The goalkeeper for Pirang there, Chero Yame, is still on the ground, and the medics are giving him all the necessary support that he might need at this point in time in order to continue with the process. Well, a young goalkeeper who is having his debut season with Pirang this year, and he will be so happy to complete this game, as probably we expect him to return to action in the knockout competitions. But let's see what will happen. Sometimes we are just assuming, but we are not the coaches. But normally it's an opportunity for them to also showcase their talents, as he's really playing very well today, having a very good game. Continuing with this will definitely going to boost his confidence coming into the subsequent games. A long one there from, headed away by Kujabi, now to Sleman Drame. Drame with the ball. Drame with a long one there, headed away by Ibrahim Abaji. Now to Lamin Kujabi for Sotokoi. Played to the number 5 for Sotokoi, with Sleman Bojam. Bajam with to Lamin Baji with a long pass, looking out for Basiru or Lembra Baji. Well, that was almost a Baji connection there from Lamin Baji to Lembra Baji, but it's going to be a goal kick for a goal kick there for Pirang United. Well, after 38 minutes played here, well, We are also joined by Madam Binta Jaju, well, a colleague who also joining us now. Binta, welcome to Dalaso TV and welcome to another very important game. Well, this is the game where these two teams will be fighting for supremacy, as all of them are currently. Well, there's an opportunity for Pirang, and it's almost there for Pirang. Well, that's an opportunity, Binta, for Pirang.
Indeed, Abdullah, that is a very, very good opportunity for Pirang, looking at how close they have come so far to the goal yard of Sotokoi. They could have actually capitalized on score in that particular moment, because if you look at the game so far, Sotokoi seem to be at a better side, looking at how many chances they were creating. And then, by looking at the various games that Sotokoi play, they win by almost 5 goals, and then look at how Pirang is only winning by a goal to nil. So Pirang need to be very much careful at their backside, because Sotokoi seem to be kind of bit strong in terms of their defensive. So far, it's still goalless at Faraba Kairaba, and we can see both team are all level with 6 points, but in terms of goal differences, Sotokoi it's ahead of Pirang. Abdullah, it's an interesting game so far.
Well, thank you very much, Dahaba. That was a very good opportunity there for Pirang. Well, that was a very good opportunity for Pirang United. Well, 40 minutes played already. Well, likely we are playing 45 today. And that's a throw. Looking out for Sleman Drame. And that's a foul. And a free kick to Sotokoi. A free kick there to Sotokoi, as Pascal Correa will be taking the free kick. Correa with the free kick for Sotokoi. Well, that's a long one from, well, headed away by Alassana Ba.
Paired.
That's going to be a goal kick to Pirang. A goal kick to Pirang. Played quickly to now Ibrahim Baji. Baji with the ball. Played to, well, now that's a Damfa. This is a very poor decision, almost taken there by Damfa. That's Lembra Baji to Basiru Koli. Basiru Koli with the ball for Sotokoi. It's still there for Sotokoi. Intercepted there by Pirang. Well, Amadou Jallo wins a throw there. Well, that's a throw there for Pirang United. A throw there to Pirang United. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. 42 minutes already been played. We are broadcasting live here in Faraba Kairaba. Well, this live broadcast is officially sponsored by Basirifo Zizou Toure. One of the Pirang player is on the ground looking for the attention of the medics. Well, that's the captain who is up finally and will be paired. Will continue. Well, 2 minutes to go for the break, and it's still goalless here in Faraba Kairaba. 2025-2026 Kombo East APS sponsored district football competition. Sotokoi against Sotokoi and Pirang. Well, that's a long one there, cleared away. Now with a header to Abdullah Kujabi for Pirang. Well, that's a foul and a free kick. A foul on Abdullahi Kujabi for Pirang. You reminded you watching Dalaso TV live. Well, it's almost seconds to go for the break. A long one there, headed away. Pascal Korea clears away to Basiru Koli now. Intercepted there. Pirang now to, well, that's Koli, and that's going to be a throw. A throw in there for Mohamed Jane there with the ball, and that's Mohamed Sawane rather. Now to Basiru Koli back to Pirang. Lamin Kujabi intercepted there, looking out for Basiru Koli, but Pirang Baji. Well, finally that's bring us to the end of the first half here in Faraba Kairaba. It's Pirang nil, Sodokoi nil, and Dahaba. That's the end of the first half before we go for a break quickly.
Wonderful performance from the two sides. Going to the local race room with a draw. I think it is a very good starting from these two sides. You know, Sodokoi is known to be the team that decide in the early minute to win. That is, when you look at their first game against Mandinaba, in the early minute, you know, they took the lead. And then when you look at their second game against Fufu in the field of Mandinaba, you know, they took a lead in the first minute of the first half. When you look at against Pirang, you know, it is a different case. I think both teams are fully prepared with this, and then still Sodokoi remain to be the top team in Group C, while Pirang, you know, follow them as the goal champs, as the goal difference, because both of them are currently in 7 points if the game remains like this, you know. And yeah, I think it is a very good starting from the two sides. And then we are seeing now spectators are coming in large number to grace this occasion. I think it is a very, very good turnout from these two sides.
Well, Binda, that's the end of the first half. Quickly.
All right, thank you, Abdullah. Was an interesting first half at the field here between Pirang and Sodokoi. We have seen a lot of great chances from both sides, especially Sodokoi and Pirang. And they still have more time, looking at the fact that both teams are level-headed with the same points, with 6 points so far. And then the only thing that is separating the two sides is the goal differences. So any team that actually won to this match will definitely, if Pirang we are lucky to win this game, they'll be on top of the pool. And then if the match continue to draw like this, Sodokoi will still maintain as the head of their pool. So far so good. It's first half, it is 0-0, and then we have seen the great ambience looking at the fans of Pirang. They came in grand style, and then of Sodokoi too, they all came in grand style supporting their boys. So far viewers, madingol jemoti mi alonko Sodokoi and Pirang wala me play kang ela last jemo kono ela pulo nyi kono nyara ka jibe Sodokoi ni Pirang e manyo no nyi fosa ko kono match be play kan dami wala faraba kayna wala firoto aw kamala dorong ni yara ka jibe Sodokoi kada team de mi yalon ko ela match flow mi be play commento ya be winna Pirang fana ela match flow be winna me play commento but ila fatan nakata dami to wala Sodokoi ya goal jamala score nyara ka jibe la jebo me play wata Pirang itol ka 1-1 goal le play so ni yara ka in goal differences Sodokoi walwe Piranyaro ambadi ngala kabidaro it is still 0-0 at Paraba. Wakamal darong Dalaso TV albole Jibeka live, and the new live to ball commentary is proudly sponsored by Basirifo Ture. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Binta Jaju and Dahaba. Well, viewers will be going for a short break, and we'll be back with the second half ball to ball commentary.
Bluetooth mode.
All right, welcome back to the second half ball-to-ball commentary. Well, viewers, you reminded you're watching Dallas Live. This is the 2025-2026 APS sponsored Kombo East Inter-Village District Football Competition. And that's Pirang, as the second half is in progress now. Sorokoi will now be attacking from left to right, while Pirang will be attacking from right to left. Well, that was a clearance there, and it's going to be a throw. A throw in for Sorokoi, taken by Pascal Correa. A long one there, headed away by Lamin Baji. Now to Pirang. Pirang, number 16 there for Pirang, Bubakar Bojang. Back to the number 20, Abdullah Kujabi, and it's a foul. A free kick to Pirang United. A free kick there to Pirang United. Number 16, Bubakar Bojang, has been fouled. And that's going to be a free kick. A free kick there to Pirang United. A free kick there to Pirang United. Number 4, captain Baji will be taking that one. Ibrahim Baji. Will be taking that one for his side. Ibrahim Baji will be taking that one for Pirang. That's a long one from Ibrahim Baji. A very good save there by Sex Jame of Sodokoi. Jame played quickly to Pascal Correa there. Pascal Correa now to Pirang, number 5, Amadou Jallo, and that's a throw for Pirang. Jallo looking out for Adama Balde. Balde with the ball there, and now to Jallo, and that was intercepted, but back to Pirang again. Jallo now to Balde, and that's a corner for Pirang United. That's a corner for Pirang United. Pirang and Sodokoi are all through to the quarterfinals of this competition. Well, they are all fighting for the top spots of this group. Well, let's see what will happen here. Both coaches, Abdurrahman and Ismaila Sonko will all be happy to go home with a maximum 3 points. Both are appearing in the touchline for the first time in their history for both Pirang, Ismaila Sonko, and of course Rahman for Sodokoi. And that's going to be a goal kick for Sodokoi United. Well, special thanks to Basiri for Zizu Toure, the main sponsor of this live broadcast. Special thanks to Mr. Toure for supporting this initiative, this live broadcast for the third consecutive time from the Piran diaspora. Abdullah Kujabi with the ball, played to the number 11, well, who is Mustafa Jane, intercepted there by Suleiman Drame, and that's a foul, a free kick there to Sodokoi. A free kick there to Sodokoi. Number 14, Lamin Baji. Well, number 14 will be taking that one. Lamin Baji for Sodokoi, a long one there. And headed away. That's going to be a free kick there for Piran United. A free kick there to Piran United. A long pass from Cherno. That's a very poor one from Cherno. Pirang, that is a very serious challenge between Lamin Kujabi and of course Pirang Usman Mane. And that's going to be a goal kick now to a goal kick there to Sodokoi Sekjame, the goalkeeper. Sek Jame, a long one there from Tumani, and that's a advantage there from the central referee. Now that's a very good save there from Ibrahim Abaji, and it's a throw for Sodokoi, taken by Basiru Koli. Now intercepted there by Pirang Adama Balde. Balde now looking out for Abdullah Kujabi, a long pass there, but seems to be too much for the number 11 Mustafa Jane. Sek played quickly now to Lamin Kujabi. Kujabi to Lamin Baji. Baji looking out for Alassana Ba, and that could have been an opportunity there, but there was a very excellent, brilliant block there by Captain Ibrahim Baji. Like I said, he's a very good leader for Pirang defense for the past years. Is a very good defender for that matter, full of techniques. And that's Ibrahim Abaji of Pirang, and that's a free kick to Sodokoi. A free kick there to Sodokoi. Free kick to Sodokoi. A long one there, headed away by Jera Damfa to Balde, and now that's a throw for Sodokoi. That's a throw in for Sodokoi. Captain with the throw, headed away, and now that's another throw. Pascal Correa with the throw for Sodokoi, and that's another throw there. A long one there from Pirang Abdullah Kujabi. It's still goalless here Both teams will be fighting for top spots as far as the group is concerned. And now, that's a header. Lamin Kujabi now. And now, a foul and a free kick to Pirang. A free kick there to Pirang Amadou Jallo. Amadou Jallo will be taking that one for his side. Amadou Jallo. Jallo with a long one there. A header there. Now there's an opportunity. Abdoulaye Kujabi. That's a corner. That's a corner for Pirang. Abdoulaye Kujabi was almost about to have a very good control of that ball, and if he happens to escape from the defender there, the final touches might be very dangerous. Who knows? That might be the first goal of this game. But that was an excellent block from the Sorokoi defender as well. And that's a corner. Adama Balde with the corner, and there's a header there. Clearance there. And now Basiru Koli. Koli with a long pass from Lembra to Koli. Clearance, it's still there. Alassane Ba for Sorokoi, and that was a block. Very good one. Abdoulaye Kujabi, a long pass, looking out for Adama Balde at the far end as Balde putting up all his speed, and that's a cross almost from Balde. Balde still with the ball for Pirang. Very interesting moment here. Now Pirang back to the number 6, Mohamed Sawane. It's still there for Pirang, intercepted there, and that's a long pass from Lembra Baji. Now to Sorokoi. Usman with the ball at the left-hand side. Usman looking out for Abdoulaye Kujabi. Intercepted, still there for Pirang, and that's Kujabi. A beautiful football there from the Pirang forwards, and that's a throw for Sorokoi. Well, Dahaba, very interesting second half. We've seen some interesting football from both ends since the start of the second half.
Yeah, this is what we expect from these two sides, and then we hear cheers coming from the fans of both teams when they were at least enjoying their ball possession. And then currently now Sotoko will benefit from that free kick that is awarded to the center referee. And then now we are hearing cheers again from our Sotoko fans, bringing new fresh leg. That is they're one of their great pro. That is their number 8, their midfield footballer, and then of course their right halfback player. That is Mfama Rekore. They will be certainly introduced into this encounter, and then we are seeing how Pirang are being hunger for this. I think Pirang, they really want to be part of the top team that will be leading their group stage, and then this is what we expect from that is what we expect from these two sides. Since they are the teams that will be getting, and then they are only the only two teams that get their spot into the quarterfinal of sponsors APS Kombo is District 20, and it's going to be a very, very interesting class because we will see a beautiful football from these two sides. Ablai.
Well, thank you very much, Binta Jaju. Welcome once again to the second half ball-to-ball commentary. A very interesting game.
Very interesting moment in the second half. We have seen that the side of Pirang, they are really definitely doing great. If you look at how they are normally controlling the possession of the game, it seems like we have a lot of young people that are actually good in football in Abdoulaye. Looking at the side and how the like of Adama Kante of Pirang, Abdoulaye are really doing great in the second half. And then Pirang actually making a lot of chances. If you look at the match of the second chances, and then they could have actually make it true if they capitalize on their goal scoring chances. And we have seen Sorokoi taking most of their key players out and then substituting with another one. Let's see what the match has for us at this moment. There's still time. Abdoulaye, it is not yet over until it is over. What an interesting moment in the second half as the time is still young.
Well, thank you very much, Binta Jaju. Well, that's a very, very interesting moment. Well, Ibrahim Bojang, welcome once again. Well, this is the second half between Sorokoi and Pirang as the game is still goalless here at this point in time.
Thank you, Abdullah. Viewers, you are welcome to this encounter. This is an encounter that is not much of a threat to both teams. Hence, they are all fighting for top spot. A win for any of this team will see them be on top of the table in their respective groups. And then it will also guarantee them an opponent that is not going to be that much of a threat. That is why it is important for all coaches, for both coaches to ensure that their teams, their various teams, found themselves on top of the table. It also determines their next opponents in the round of 16. Because when you are on top of your table, it means then you are going to meet the second or the third from another group. There is also going to be maybe a plus or sometimes a surprise for the team as well. By looking at both teams, these are teams that have been playing very good football and they have been winning. Sotokoi, yes, have been a very spectacular side, and they have been producing a spectacular performance and also results in their previous games. And also looking forward to this game as well. And Pirang also, on the other hand, has been a team that has been so resilient and also building from the back, playing counter attack, counter football. Unlike Sotokoi, who always depends on this tiki-taka, breaking their opponents from their back, then advancing to their opponents in their yards so as to score. We have their very good players in the Sotokoi team, players like Lembra, Aji, and also Basiru that are very, and also they're not forgetting their captain, who is also a veteran when it comes to Kombo's tournament. We are also looking for a very good game today as well.
Well, thank you very much, Dahaba, Ibrahim and Binda. That's a very dangerous one from Adama Balde. Suleiman Drame now to Captain Lamin Kujabi. That's a long pass from Kujabi. Clears away. And now to the new entrance, number 12 for Sodokoi. Well, who is no other pass but Famara Koli. Now that's a cross from Lembra and Kujabi for Sodokoi. That could have been a very good opportunity for Sorokoi. Lamin Kujabi there, but he missed the target. Now that's going to be a substitution there for Pirang United as the number 15 Kemo Bojang will be introduced any moment from now. Well, 17 minutes already been played according to our own time in here. A long pass there. Now to the number 6 there. And that's a foul. A free kick to Sodokoi. A free kick there to Sodokoi. Free kick there to Sodokoi. Kemo Bojang is coming in. Kemo Bojang is coming in for the number 11 has been taken up for Pirang, and that's a free kick there from Sodokoi. Now Lembra cleared away by Jared Damfa. Now to Sodokoi. Suleiman Drame there with the ball. Drame to Lamin Baji, and a cross from Drame headed away by Pirang. But there's an opportunity for Sodokoi, and the number, and that was a very good block by Pirang defenders. Number 15 came on, the new entrance there with the ball. Cleared away by, that was Kemo, and it's going to be a throw or a corner to Pirang United. A corner to Pirang. A corner there to Pirang United. Adam Abalde, the specialist, will be taking the corner for his side. Corner there from, well, that was a poor one there from Adam Abalde. And that's going to be a goal kick. to Sodoko Sebi. Well, the defender almost taking a very big risk there, and that's a very big opportunity for Piran to punish, and Kemo want to capitalize on that mistake from the defender, but unfortunately it was been blocked. That's Sawane for Pirang, intercepted. Suleiman Drame for Sodokoi now, and that's going to be a throw. A throw there for Sodokoi, taken by Lamin Baji, looking out for Lamin Kujabi now, and that's going to be a corner. A corner there. A corner there for a corner. A goal kick rather for Pirang, headed away by Suleiman Drame. Well, that's Suleiman Drame with the ball, played to Lembra Baji now, and that's Kujabi. Well, that's a free kick. Well, that's a free kick. Free kick there to Sodokoi. A long one there from the defender. Now Abdullah Kujabi for Pirang. Plates to Usman to Kujabi. Plates back to, well, that's Suleiman Drame now, and it's a foul and a free kick. Well, that's a booking for Abdullah Kujabi. A booking for Abdullah Kujabi. That was a very serious one there. He was shown a yellow card. He was not satisfied, but the referee said, you have been doing it over and over, and it is definitely enough. And the Sodokoi player is currently receiving treatments from the medics. That's going to be Lamin Baji to be taking that one for Sodokoi. That's a free kick, not few meters, almost, one can say, at the edge of the center line. Well, that's Lamin Baji. Baji there sends a long one. Now cleared away by Captain Baji, and that's Sawane for Piran now, the number 19 with the clearance. Tumani there taking his time, and that's very dangerous, almost a goal. Kemo Bojang was very close to punish Tumanis. That was a very good opportunity. That was a very clever decision there from Kemo Bojang, knowing that Tumani will just head the ball to his goalkeeper, and this is what exactly all he can do. But unfortunately, it is some inches away from the crossbar, and that could have been a goal for Pirang, hadn't been. It was not too much for Kemo Bojang.
That was a great opportunity for Pirang just to hit the back of the net, and then I thank Kemo for following up. This is what we expect from the forward player. Anytime the ball is going, you have to follow to the last thought of it. And then Kemo knew that, yes, that was the best decision of that Tumani will do. And then he followed the ball. That would have been a very exceptional goal for the entire Pirang community. Kemo, just a clink of an eye, he will send the fans of Pirang into a jubilation moment. And then I think Kemo have the needful, by following the ball to the expectation. And then this is what we expect from the forward player. And then this is what I always said, we will see goal chances being squandered here because these two sides are very, very powerful side. Both teams win their first and second game, and then currently getting fighting for the top spot where Sotak is currently enjoying. And then let us see before the end of the time. I think dramatic events will happen here since the 90 minutes don't separate these two sides. We will see what will happen in the next.
Well, thank you very much, Aliou Dahaba Ibrahima. That was a goal opportunity for Pirang.
Yeah, Kemo did a very wonderful job following, because he knows that the only chance he gave the defender was to play to the goalkeeper. But then the defender also could have been very mindful, or could also have the mind that there is someone pursuing me. I am in my last the 6-yard box. That was even a mistake from his side. He could have even flicked the ball to the other side instead of allowing Kemo to get close to him, or he allowed Kemo very close to him. That was very intelligent of him. But he could have also flicked the ball back as Kemo was coming, or he could have flicked the ball sideways. These are some of the mistakes that defenders normally do. Instead of flicking the ball, they would want to pass the goalkeeper instead, which is always a problem. And Kemo making that follow-up could have been disastrous for the defender. That would have been something we would have called a mindful mistake, a mistake that you would have you were careful of avoiding, but then you landed yourself into it.
All right, thank you very much, Aliou Dahaba and Ibrahima Bojang. Well, that's a very interesting moment here. Well, that's going to be a throw-in for Pirang as Jere Damfa to be taking the throw. Damfa headed away by Balde. Balde is so much eager to register a goal for Pirang. Well, that's a throw from Amadou Jallo. Lamin Kujabi now. And that's another throw for Pirang United. Baji for Pirang. Back to Amadou Jallo. They have been very good defensive partners since the start of the tournament. Amadou Jallo and Ibrahima Baji, they've been very key to the Pirang defense line this season. Headed away, and that's a throw. Special thanks to Basirfo Zizou Toure, the man who is the main sponsor of this live broadcast for the third consecutive time. We are saying a very big thank you to Mr. Toure from the Pirang diaspora. This live broadcast is coming here is because of his support. So we are saying a very big thank you to him, and we're praying for him. May he live long with peace and prosperity. Mr. Toure has been doing a lot for the community of Pirang, as many people in the diaspora will be having the opportunity to watch the Pirang games this season, and equally, even if you are unable to watch these games live, and there's an opportunity for Sorokoi. That was a very good save there by Pirang goalkeeper Chernoj Samate. That was a good one there by Samate. The free kick. But that was an offside anyway. And it's going to be a free kick to Pirang United. Samate will be taking that one. Samate with a long one. Well, Binda, it's indeed a very interesting second half. Almost 30 minutes, let's say almost 29 minutes. Some seconds already been played. We're left with 15 minutes to play, and it is still goalless, as both teams are definitely playing very well. We are seeing a very good football from both sides.
Indeed, Abdullah, it is an interesting second half. Looking at the 30 minutes played so far, we have seen both teams create a lot of numerous chances, which could be a goal scoring opportunities for both sides. You can't even predict which of the side is even playing better, looking at how each of them are controlling the balls and also creating those chances. So far, it's an interesting moment at Farba Karaba, where we are seeing Pirang playing with Sotokoi. Each of this team are actually playing a beautiful match, Abdullah, so far, and it's still goalless as the match is still getting closer. We still have 15 more minutes to go, but it is not over until it is the center referee blow the whistle. So far, interesting moments, and this is Dalaso TV live from Farabakarawa.
Well, thank you very much, Binta Jaju. Well, Pirang pushing forward now. Well, that's Amadou Jallo, intercepted there by Sorokoi number 8, Lamin Bojang. Bojang, who came into the second half as a substitute for Sorokoi. I think the coach was trying to rest him. He's a very key figure in the Sorokoi squad this season. And there's another player on the ground for Pirang who need the attention of the medics now. And that's going to be a substitution, a double substitution for Sorokoi. The number 19 and 18 will all be coming in. Samburamin, Kasama, and of course the number 19 Sam Dabo will all be all introduced here in the second half. Few minutes to go. Both teams are battling out for the top spots. A long one from the goalkeeper. The new entrance, Sambulamin there, intercepted, and that's a free kick. That's a free kick. That's a free kick there. And a free kick. The number 12 for Sorokoi sends a low one, looking at for Lamin Kujabi there, and now intercepted there by Piram. Back to Sorokoi, number 12 there, Famara Koli. Clarence looking out for Adam Abalde. And that's a foul. Another free kick. Abdullah Kujabi receiving another warning from the central referee there from Asan, and that's a free kick. That's a free kick there for Sotokoi. That's a free kick for Sotokoi. And that's dangerous there. And there's an opportunity, but a very good clearance. And that's a foul on Kemo Bojang. That's a free kick to Pirang. Kemo Bojang was fouled. And another double substitution. Pirang number 10 and 14. Omar Bojang and Sajo Toure will all be coming in for Pirang. Well, that's Pirang. And another corner there for Pirang United at the far end of the field. Well, that's a corner for Pirang United. A corner there for Pirang United. Let's see if any of them will capitalize on some of the set pieces here. Well, that's a corner there for Pirang United. The number 6 for Pirang, Mohammed Sawane, will be taking that one. Sawane will be taking that corner for Pirang. Well, a long one from Sawane came out with the header there, and that was a clearance there by Sodokoi, and that's a throw. That's a throw there for Pirang United, as Usman will be taking that one. Another player for Sodokoi is on the ground. Medics are going in to give a treatment. There will be a throw in for Sodokoi. It's still goalless here. 35 minutes played, 10 minutes to go. And both teams are looking for the top spots of this group. But if the game happens to end like this, Sodokoi will finish as the top, will finish on top of this group, followed by Pirang. So that's going to be a very good performance from both sides in the group stages of this tournament. Well, that's going to be a throw in there for Pirang United. One of the Sodokoi players is currently out. Possibly he might not be able to continue. It looks like that we're going to see another substitution from their end. Well, Pirang. Well, you reminded you're watching Dalaso TV, and we are broadcasting live here in Faraba, Kairaba. Well, this live broadcast is officially sponsored by Basirfo Zizu Toure from the Pirang Diaspora. Special thanks to Mr. Toure. Well, Dahaba, we almost played 37 minutes, and the second half of the game will soon comes to an end, and it is still goalless.
Still goalless in this encounter. And then we thank Mr. Basirfo Zizu Toure for his endless support towards the community to the large level of the district, because this is district level. He's making everybody to eye on Kombo is District 20. I think these are some of the very, very important things that our diaspora should work on helping our community. Those people who are very, very far, they cannot come and at least watch this movie, this gym. They can just sit on their own comfort zone and then watch the gym live on Dalaso TV. I think what Basirfo Zizu Toure do, I think most of the community should eliminate him as well. emulate him as well. This is some of the things that our communities or our diaspora should work on. Helping our communities. Let us make our James to be history. At least this is what our Europeans will, definitely love. And after playing their game, they will say, okay, let us go back and then watch. I think these are the things that our community should emulate on. At least see what Basil Jose student is doing. Not showing himself that he's in diaspora, that's why he's doing this. But this is community work, and then I think we should definitely go back to our communities. We should also help our communities. And then looking at the match currently, I think it is almost at the stoppage of it, and then both the teams are currently goalless here at the field of Faraba Kairaba, and then I think it is going to be a definitely safer side for both teams, but I think Sotokoi will definitely enjoy their position at the top level of it in Group C. Thank you, enjoy.
Well, thank you very much. Ibrahima is still goalless between these two sides, and we're left with almost 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, we are left with, we are almost at the end of the game, and then coaches are now bringing in their players. It's like they are trying to give a taste to every player in their roster today to have a taste of the game also, because I can see faces that I've never seen when it comes to this tournament. I've not seen those faces, but then today it's like the coaches are giving chances to other players also to come and have a taste of the game as well here. And then the game is also going to its end, and then it's like this game is also going to end goalless. We are also going to witness a draw here. But then notwithstanding, the game is also very an important one. But then unfortunately, it's like we are not going to see that much of an excitement when it comes to scoring here. Because even if we are going to see a goal, it's only going to be one here. But then since the beginning of the game, chances have been both teams have chances, and then though it has not been that much of chances, but then we have seen a little bit of chances, shots in there and then being wasted and other stuff. But then it's a very nice game, and then fans are also, it's like the ambience outside is matching the intensity of the game here, and then teams are doing very well to ensure that they break the deadlock here.
All right, thank you very much. Binda is still goalless. We played 41 minutes, has already been played here, and the scoreline, well, it is still goalless. We are yet to receive or witness any goal here, and we're left with almost 3 minutes, some seconds to go.
Thank you so much, Abdullah. It's 87 minutes on top of our time. 3 minutes to go, not officially from us. Interesting moment so far, looking at how both teams were not making the best use of their goal score opportunities by getting a lot of those chances. But again, we have seen a corner awarded to Sorokoi. Let's see what will happen within these minutes. There might be miracles whether Sorokoi will score this particular goal or whether the match will still remain goalless here, as both teams might share points at these crucial moments of the game.
Well, thank you very much, Binda Jaju. That's a corner headed away. Very interesting moment here. Now Sorokoi Lembra Baji to Lamin Kujabi. Kujabi plays to Suleiman Drame, who is trying to find a cross there, but that's a foul. And a free kick. Too much of fouls today, as far as this game is concerned. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. 2 minutes to play. And we now played almost 87 minutes. has been played here, and that's header there. That's an opportunity for Piran, the number 2, who trying to find a cross, but that was a very poorly executed, and that's an offside. That's an offside, and the number Jere with the ball. Jere now possibly 2 minutes will be added on top of the regulation time here. It is very close to 19 minutes here, as both teams are unable to unlock each other's defense today. And that's a long one there, headed away, and that's Abdullah Kujabi. Kujabi now plays to, that's a throw for Sodokoi now, and the number 13 will be taking that one. Number 19, Usman there, Usman, and that's going to be a throw for Pirang. Usman there will be taking the throw. 2 minutes already been added on top of the regulation time. We are broadcasting live here in 2 minute additional time. Well, Lamin Kujabi to Lembra Baji. Well, back to Kujabi. The experienced Kujabi with the ball. Kujabi plays back to Lembra. Well, that's a very beautiful football there from Sorokoi. That's another opportunity, a counter for Pirang, the number 17 there at the far end of the field, trying to pass through the Sorokoi defense line. A cross comes in to Kemo Boyang. Kemo with the ball. Pirang now. These are the final minutes, the final moments here for Pirang. And a cross, that's a poor one from Pirang. Well, it seems like we will be witnessing a draw here as 46 minutes played. Seconds to go. Any moment from now, the central referee will blow his whistle, and that is the 2025-6 Kombo East District Tournament. A long one there from the goalkeeper, and finally that brings us to the end of the game here in Faraba Kairaba. Sorokoi nil, Pirang nil. It was a fair result for both sides, a very interesting one. Well, Dahaba, that's the end of this game, and it's ended goalless.
Yeah, kudos to both teams for going and then sharing at the same point as well. And then both teams will be getting their sport into the quarterfinal. They have already get their sport, but now it is fully officially confirmed. And then of course, kudos to head coaches of giving the opportunity to other players who will not have the access to play in the next sport. At least they have been given an opportunity to play. And then this is the innovator Sodokoi nil and then Pirang nil.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this is a game that is doesn't require that much of a competition. But then we have seen so far a very beautiful and a peaceful game, intense and one of the best games so far. But then unfortunately we are unable to see a goal in this game here. But then congratulations to both teams for qualifying to the next stage.
Kyle Lifton Judge. Thank you.